But let's move on and talk about earnings now. Axis Bank reported an operationally weak set of first quarter numbers. Abhishek joins us with the details.
Well, it was an operational weak quarter for Axis Bank, and stress have begun to rise. Management has guided that stress will increase in the coming time. So deposits are up 12.8% YOY, but they have declined by 0.6% sequentially. YOY it's the weakest in last 6 quarters, and sequentially it's the weakest in last 4 quarters. Advances growth was at 14.2% YOY and about 1.6% sequentially. YOY and quarter on quarter it's the weakest loan growth that we have seen for Axis Bank in last 8 quarters. Quarter-on-quarter loan growth, if you take a look, SME book actually declined by 0.7%, retail was only 0.3%. It's the corporate book that actually pushed the loan growth this time around, growing by 5% quarter-on-quarter. Operationally, operating profit declined by 4.1% quarter-on-quarter. It's the first time that you are seeing a decline in last 8 quarters, or it's the weakest in last 8 quarters. Core operating profit grew by just 1.3% sequentially, which is the weakest in last 4 quarters. Now, slippages came in close to 4,800 crores. Analysts were penciling a slippage of 4,000 to 4,500 crore. Annualized slippage ratio is one of the highest that you are seeing in last 6 quarters, close to about 2%. Annualized credit cost is the highest in last 12 quarters or 3 years, coming in at 1.04%. Management has guided that credit cost will increase going forward. Gross NPA ratio has increased quarter on quarter, which is the first time that you are seeing in last 3 years, and watch list have increased by 10.9% quarter on quarter. Return ratios are one of the lowest that you are seeing in last 6 quarters, 5 to 6 quarters. So ROA at 1.65%, ROE at 16.3%. CASA ratio in line with industry trend is at 16 quarter low, and their PNL with reference to ANA and PAT has beaten our poll. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for that, Abhishek. That's Axis Bank numbers.